take control of your finances. Gain insights from top industry professionals. Financial topics that matter to you from your go-to resource. This is Right on the Money with your host, Dennis Mattern.
Hello and welcome to Right on the Money, the show that features financial advisors, insurance professionals, and fiduciaries who discuss financial topics that empower you to take control of your finances. I'm your host, Dennis Mattern. We are so glad you've taken time out of your day to spend with us. I want to remind you, of course, that you can watch full episodes on our YouTube channel or at rightonthemoneyshow.com. Our guest, Terry DuPont, is the Managing Director of Redwood Tax Specialists. He also is the founder and Chief Success Officer of DuPont Wealth Management. Terry, great to have you here, sir.
Dennis, thanks for having me.
You have been helping so many business owners, which this is a great time because they have so many challenges on their plate already. So to be able to help them that way. But you do that by working with their CPA. Tell us a little bit about the challenges, because, really a CPA practice is a business, of course. What are the challenges of building a successful CPA practice that those folks run into?
One of the biggest problems that CPAs have is commoditization. The competition for tax preparation is just overwhelming. And you've got all these online platforms that you can do. Some of them are free. You've got H&R Block and all the competitors. And so it's very difficult for a CPA practice to continue to succeed with all the fee compression that's going on. And so the ways that they normally handle that is they'll go out and try and get more 1040 or tax preparation clients, or buy CPA practices there where the CPA is retiring, et cetera, so they can get more tax preparation clients so that they can keep their income the same or increase it. And that just compounds the problem, because one of the other problems they have is they have very little time to do anything except tax prep, bookkeeping, payroll, et cetera. One of the other problems, Dennis, is client expectations. We as American public, for some reason, have this perception that the accountants are supposed to be tax reduction specialists. Well, first of all, they were never trained for that. Virtually all their training is in tax prep, auditing, bookkeeping, et cetera, the things I mentioned before, and they don't have time to become tax reduction specialists and know the 75,000 plus pages of the tax code like our team at Redwood Tax Specialists knows the tax code like the back of their hand.
Kind of expound on that thought, the difference between being a tax preparer and a tax planner.
So simply, a tax preparer is your compliance officer for the IRS. They put the numbers on the form, make sure it's correct, so that you know that you're in good shape when you send in your tax return. A tax planner is going to work with the CPA in a team environment to help you reduce your taxes before the numbers are put on the page and sent into the IRS.
We talked on a different episode. We talked about how Redwood Tax Specialists works with the business owner. Tell me a little bit about the partnership and how you're working with a CPA firm and what you bring to the table for them.
Yeah, good question, Dennis. CPAs, when something is outside of their realm, they will typically work off a referral basis. In other words, they've got 5, 6, a dozen different specialists that they'll refer business to when a client needs their help. The problem with that is they don't get to oversee the work. They don't get the credit for getting the job done. And quite frankly, they lose total control. And it's never a good situation to lose control and be apprehensive of whether the job is getting done correctly or not. So we don't operate under the old referral system. It doesn't work anymore. We work off a virtual family office system where we are partners with the CPA firm, and we act as their technical back office so that they can have one person to call no matter what the problem with the client is. They got one team member to call, that's us, And then we open up the door to all of our specialists in our back office and channel that client and the CPA to whatever specialist is appropriate.
So how does a CPA, what's a good starting point for them to do a little due diligence on Redwood Tax Specialists and learn more and get connected to you?
Yeah, great question. They just contact us, give me a call or shoot me an email. We'll get you out some information. We were featured in Fortune magazine, February of 2021. We'll get them out some of that information, as well as a plethora of other stuff as they need, so that they can do their due diligence and make an informed decision on how to grow their practice.
If you are a CPA firm, if you're out there, you're working on building your practice just like anybody else, and you want to bring that value add to the table, you owe it to yourself to reach out to Terry, to reach out to Redwood Tax Specialists to get more information. Information is on the screen. Terry, always a pleasure having you on the show. I thank you very much. I'm really proud to be associated with you in the work that you do for business owners and CPAs. It's fantastic. That is our time for today. So first off, don't forget that you can watch full Right on the Money Show episodes on our official YouTube channel or at rightonthemoneyshow.com. Now that's the spot where you can go to get up-to-date financial news and insights from the top insurance and financial professionals in your area. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.